Hey, yo, Bitcoin, 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 baby. It's been doing things you've probably noticed. I got some charts for you today. Bitcoin is at a crucial level right now, a little bit higher, and we're off to the races. Rejection here, and hold on to your butts, baby. Also got some Ethereum, TA, some Sui, TA, some AI stuff too. So stick around. It's going to be a good time, guys. As always, let's go ahead and get straight into it. So, first and foremost, the vibes right now. It's not the bull market. You just really are a genius. Yes, we are all geniuses right now. The number's going up. It's fantastic. I'm a genius. You're a genius. We're all geniuses now. It's fantastic. We love the genius vibes around here, of course. Feels good to see a bit of green back in the markets. But we are now having to ask ourselves, is this the real deal? Will we see continuation coming into the market? Well, let's have a quick look at the charts. So Bitcoin right now, as this obnoxiously large orange arrow points out, right here, boom, boom, boom. You see, this is a very critical level for Bitcoin. This light blue line on the chart here, this is the 200-day simple moving average, one of the key bull bear lines in the market. Trade above that, we're off to the races. Trade below that, hold on to your butts, basically. And we've been on the hold on to your butts phase for a little while here. We lost the 200-day simple moving average a couple months ago at this point. But now we're looking at a potential reclaim. We're grinding into that. And I like the way we're grinding into it right now. Look at this. We started grinding into that back there on the 19th of September. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days in a row, trying to retake that 200-day simple moving average. Cross over this, things start to get very exciting for Bitcoin. But we want to see a solid daily candle close above this line, okay? People will get really, really excited when we start to wick up. But they're not patient. They don't wait for that daily candle. They want to chase, start longing here at 64,500, which we got up to today, only to get washed out a few hours later by taking on too much leverage, too much risk at the wrong time. Right? Wait for the breakout to actually eventuate itself. Okay. It's coming, hopefully. But this is the critical level that we're at right now. Take this level. Great. Reject it here. And obviously, we want to continue to hold above really 61, 62K, this zone right here. Fall back down here. And oh, man, got to go through all this crap again. Crap. Let's hope that doesn't happen. Let's hope we have continuation here and a grind higher for Bitcoin in the coming days and weeks. I'm not saying it's going to be easy. It never is. But we're heading in the right direction, and that's encouraging. These are, of course, we're right above key areas of price support, which, of course, we're acting as resistance on the way up. Now we can see if those will act as support on any pullbacks. And, of course, this line becomes a major line to beat. Of course, it also lines up with this. The shoulder line for a double bottom pattern here. If you exclude the wicks on this, basically lining up perfectly here for the daily closes on this double bottom pattern. The breakout target from this is absolutely massive, from 54 to 64K, so giving us a 10K up to 74K. This move could, if the pattern hits its target, of course, but the breakout target pattern price here is about 74K. So very, very interesting. We'll see, of course, how this continues to play out. We haven't crossed over the neckline yet, right? We haven't crossed over the neckline yet. So this is it right here, right? Shoulder 1, shoulder 2, neckline here, bottom 1, bottom 2. Everyone talk about neckline right here. That's the critical level. Want to cross over that, then things start getting spicy, okay? And of course, it's a lot of confluence right now in the market, because this 64K line is also basically exactly where the 200-day simple moving average is, meaning that if we take that, we have two very interesting things adding fuel to the fire here for a continuation higher. But we need to take that level decisively right now, and that's where we're currently choking out at every time we try to get up over it. Keeping all eyes on 64K and a daily close above it for right now. This is interesting too. So this is where we've been for the last 6 months. We have been putting in higher highs and lower lows. Of course, starting all the way back here, March 13th at 74K. Well, okay, 73,800 or whatever got up to. Let's call 74K roundup, okay? And ever since then, we've been putting these lower peaks, lower peaks, lower peaks, lower valleys, lower valleys, lower valleys until the 6th of September. That could be our first higher low. And you can see right here, this is at 65K, okay? If we can crack over 65K, get a daily candle at 66K, for example, 65.5 even, that then puts in a new higher high, right? So starting a new uptrend. I know it's not a higher high above 74K, but it's starting a new uptrend, right? So the downtrend that we've been in that has characterized this market ever since the March top could be in the process of ending. We could be seeing this be our first higher low and higher high of a new trend breakout here. Watching it. We're watching it, guys. Hey, if you are a cryptocurrency trader, by the way, get yourself an account on Bybit. Best damn place to be trading crypto. No UK, no US, of course. But if you're not in those places, check it out. Best place for trading futures. Huge altcoin markets as well. You get 2 great bonuses when you use the link down below in the description and sign up your account and fund it with $100 or more. First, you're going to get a $500 USDT denominated free trade either in Bitcoin, Ethereum, Pepe, few other altcoins as well, and you'll get some raffle tickets. Those raffle tickets can win you stuff like a free funded account up to $100,000 and a free funded account, F1 tickets, and other cool shit. So go check it out. Link down below in the description. I like this meme. I like this meme here. Bold Leonidas shared it. Don't say it. Don't you dare. Please, bro, no. Lower high. Lower high. We're very close to that happening. Don't do it. Come on, Bitcoin 65K, baby. Let's go. 65.5. That's what we want. 65.5. That's all we need. That's all we need to give the market the hopium that it needs for a higher high and not a lower high. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Kevin Svensson sharing a nice chart here saying Bitcoin is likely to go up until at least March of 2025. That's an area, by the way, time frame area that I've thought of many times recently in the market. March or April being a potential, at least, if not the final market peak, a first major market peak where we see a whole bunch of chaos and pain afterwards, potentially. We'll, of course, zoom in more on the charts at the time, see how we're going, see how things are moving. But the weekly RSI breakout, as he points out here, the most reliable macro bullish signal throughout Bitcoin history, in his opinion. So very, very interesting. We are seeing that breakout playing out right now. It could be a multi-month breakout. Very interesting. We'll be keeping an eye on that. Of course, watching for overbought signals to start coming in again here for the Bitcoin market, which we are far away from now. But when you start seeing those overbought signals now, next time, I know the first peak here, we kind of thought, well, it's a bit too early to be talking about getting out of Bitcoin. Maybe wouldn't have been a bad idea back in March. Get out of everything, wait in cash, buy lower. But anyway, we did not do that. Maybe somebody did. I didn't anyway. Next time we see Bitcoin weekly RSI starting to get up to 80 or 90, get out, man. Get out, run for the hills. It's time. It's time to take some profits, that's for sure. CryptoCon here with a great chart saying the bull market for Bitcoin is next, plain and simple, not a recession, not a bear market, or any other doom and gloom price action. The phases on the Puell multiple make it abundantly clear that we are in the midst of a mid-top correction, which comes just before the true bull run. The same as we saw in 2012, 2016, and 2020. Anything else is meant to distract you from being here during the best price action crypto has to offer, which is coming soon enough. The halving cycles theory, red year bull market, begins after November 28th, 2024, and will last through November 28th, 2025. Now, I'm not sure we get that final peak in late 2025, remains to be seen. Look, I'm a big believer in the 4-year cycle theory. And maybe we do get a first major peak March, April 2025, second final peak of 200K plus, let's say, in late 2025. But we'll be watching the charts very closely to see how things are playing out between now and then. I like this one from the Scalping Pro. Bitcoin entering the belief phase. Have a look at the charts here, see what you think. This, of course, overlaid with the Wall Street cheat sheet. Is this what's going on right now? Is this where we're going? The big phase, right? previous euphoria all the way back here. Of course, complacency, anxiety, denial, panic, capitulation, anger, depression, disbelief, hope, optimism. Optimism. Could this be real? Could we really be back to a bull market scenario? Breakout beyond 74K. The belief phase starts, the thrill phase, the euphoria phase, all the way up to 200 and some K. Now he's got this marked out for around April, by the way, 2025 as the euphoria peak high. $215,000 at 3.618 Fibonacci line, potential top area to watch for, of course, for Bitcoin. Maybe we spray a bit beyond that, but probably not by a whole lot this cycle. Maybe I'm not being bullish enough, but I'd rather not be bullish enough and take a giant chunk of profit than get caught up in the wave of like, we're going to 500K, baby. Yeah. Hold everything till then. And then you see everything go down by 99% again. And you're like, why didn't I sell anything? Don't do it, guys. Don't do it. Anyway, very interesting. Very, very interesting chart here. That correction from 200K down to 100K, man, the stink around here when it happens. I can't wait to see that. Ethereum, Bitcoin. Well, Bitcoin's doing Bitcoin things right now, getting very, very exciting. Ethereum, we got good news, guys. Ethereum has reclaimed the 50-day exponential moving average. Yes. That's about all we got for you. Now, we also got a MACD is trending up, so that is a positive. I know ETH has been kicked in the balls like 50 times in the last few months. Come on, MACD, baby. Let's go. Let's go, buddy. Let's go. But ETH is still ETH, guys. I know it's easy to throw it in the mud. I know it's not as exciting as Solana is or Sui or some of these other fancy pants altcoins that are around right now. But my big ETH bags here, by the way, if you want to see what my portfolio holdings are, link down below in the description. You'll find my current portfolio holdings, private sale investments, all their stuff, risk statement as well. Investing in crypto is risky. You can lose all your money. Don't forget it. Okay. That's all down below in the description or the pinned comment over on X. Anyway, this is interesting. If ETH can continue to catalyze on this, which really depends on Bitcoin not shitting its pants, then if that happens, we could very quickly see a retake of the 100-day at 2,800 and the 200-day at 2,900. These are some pretty key areas of price resistance we're going to start coming up into here. That 100-day right here for ETH. I mean, just take a look at this. Look at this right here. This is a very sticky area right here for Ethereum. So we've got price resistance here in August, but also price support here and here and here and here and here, which means that support has now become resistance, as you can see it acting as here. Also where that 100 and 200 are approximately lining up at. So that 2,800 level becomes very, very critical for Ethereum. Yeah, nice to be retaking the 50-day EMA. But let's take out 2,800, and then I think we can be off to the races for Ethereum, start gunning a lot higher. But until then, that's the big line to watch out for. You know, I wouldn't want to see everybody get ETH get up to $2,800 here, get all like super mega bullish. Everyone goes mega long on ETH and just basically longing into a major area of price resistance. You want to see that get taken out with some kind of conviction before, of course, thinking, okay, now we're going to keep going up. Sui, the new paradigm of money. Sui, the Sui blockchain. Very interesting. Actually, it's been on quite a run recently. Of course, breaking out of key areas. All the moving averages are trending up very nicely. These are EMAs. You can see right here, 50-day. Let's just zoom in a little bit more so you can see it a little bit closer, guys. So 50-day in the yellow, 100-day in the red, 200-day in the blue. Blasting on all those. We got bull crosses on both of the 50 and 100-day EMAs. You can see the RSI, though. This is a bit of a warning for you. The RSI getting heavily overbought right now. Heavily overbought. In fact, we got up to 84, which is a pretty deep overbought level, signaling that at least a cool off could be coming for the price. Doesn't mean it can't grind a little bit higher, but a cool off in the not so distant future would make sense. Now that RSI can keep pushing higher and push up to 90, right? But it starts to get in the risk reward zone of like, maybe watch for a pullback if you're looking to get a position on this, you know? Don't go chasing it, guys. Look at the charts. Look at the RSI right now. Pretty heavily overheated, meaning that we could see some pullback coming. The MACD still in a steady uptrend, though. Watch for that to start losing a bit of strength. The blue line to start curving over a little bit to see that we could have see a bit lower of a correction coming in there as well. Now, we got rejected here price-wise today at a critical area of price resistance around $1.65. rebuying around 145 or ideally around 120 become pretty interesting levels for those looking to add to bags or to get into a position or potentially open a leverage long. Of course, making sure that that does actually hold as support. If we can grind a bit higher, $2 becomes the next major area of price resistance here for Sui, with only 215, 220 left on top of that before we start entering into price discovery. So very interesting, very interesting to see what we got going on here price wise for Sui right now. Nice breakout. Everyone's getting very excited about it, but a bit of euphoria on the timeline about this particular asset right now. Let's try to keep a level head, watch for better entry points, or of course, for major breakouts beyond here. So watching for both those, right? Logically, with the RSI so overbought right now, a bit of a cool off could be expected. People are going to start taking profits, right? But maybe they're going to run it to $2 before that happens. So those are the key levels to watch out for you if you're watching this one right now. And of course, real quick to finish up, Bittensor, the new paradigm of AI, apparently. So a JJ here saying, we just had a major breakthrough milestone in AI. Until now, everyone has thought that the decentralized training was nothing more than a pipe dream and impossible for foundation models of size, 100 billion parameters and beyond. Bittensor has solved for decentralized and incentivized frontier model training for non-technical folks. This represents a path to shift the control of the most powerful models away from a handful of companies to the open source masses of humanity. The future is bright. The future is exciting. The future is open. This dude, like, biggest AI Steven ever. Let's go. Whales are allocating their funds into AI projects as we speak. Look, Bittensor has been an incredibly strong asset. There's absolutely no denying that. And I've said many times, the nexus of AI in crypto is actually a match made in heaven, because we've seen the abuses already of companies like Google and Facebook and all these different players with their AI. You know, you go to look up certain political candidates and just say, well, we can't talk about them. Other political candidates, here's why you should vote for them. Hey, make me a picture of George Washington. Here's a picture of a black woman. It doesn't make any sense. They've gone so woke with their algorithms, it's laughable sometimes. And so we need decentralized AI. It's absolutely critical to a bright future, because the tech overlords running the AI and programming the algorithms, that is the dystopian future where you have the Terminator robots crushing on skulls and fields, blasting us all with lasers. That's what comes from the tech overlords running everything, right? But the utopia comes from crypto, from decentralization, from open source modeling. This is what makes AI beautiful. This is what makes AI resilient and anti-fragile, and a rising tide that lifts all boats for fucking humanity, man. Not just for the tech overlord stock prices. Anyway, guys, sign up to the newsletter. If you're not signed up to the newsletter yet, it's awesome. Link down below in the description. 140K people plus a week reading it. You'll love it. Meme coins, altcoins, all that fun kind of stuff. It's free. Check it out. Guys, thanks so much for joining me today on this news video. I appreciate your time, and I'll see you back for the next one. Peace.